We used to have each other's playlists. No, no. Used to be each other's best friends. Yeah. And now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine.
So here goes the first vlog of 2024. I am actually getting ready for work, though it may not look like it. I do have a Pilates class after work today, like right after, and I'm just gonna like be wearing this underneath my dress that I'm wearing. Alright, so this is my outfit of today. I'm going into the office. It is a Thursday and I'd be much rather working from home today, but you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to start off this vlog. I have a bunch of little plans with my friends to catch up this weekend, so I'll be vlogging all of that and just, you know, hang out. We also have Monday off, it's a long weekend. Let's see where this goes. You know, there are some days when you have so much interesting stuff to do that you don't even know when the day goes, and today's been one of those days, so I'm really happy. Because sometimes when I'm in at the office, the days kind of just drag. I'm taking a long walk down to Soho from Tribeca to get my lunch right now, and this is what I do when I feel like I haven't gotten enough movement and want to get my steps in. I make sure I take like 45 minutes to an hour away for lunch, because I think this just like frees up so much creative space in my brain, and it's just helpful for everyone. Pistachios back at Starbucks, and it's my absolute favorite thing, and so I got tempted and I'm going to get myself an afternoon pick-me-up coffee. I'm being bad, but it is what it is. It's Thursday and I need to get through the week. I have a Pilates class I need to go to post-work, so you know, just treating myself today. You know, some days you wake up and there is absolutely no will to do anything. However, I did book myself a spin class this afternoon. I don't know how I feel about the traditional Pilates workouts, because I'm a solid core girly and I'm used to a workout kind of like taking it all from me and like me sweating and feeling like I got a workout in. And so Pilates, especially I think because we're new, we're doing level 1, and I'm just trying out these classes. I haven't signed up for anything, but the traditional Pilates feels just a little too easy for me. However, I did wake up feeling slightly sore in my core today, so that's good. Maybe got that mind-muscle connection going yesterday when I did that class. That's why I also have a spin class booked for today afternoon. I have not taken a spin class, and I'm not like a huge fan of spin classes. The last one I did was like in 2021, so this will be interesting to see how my body holds up and how I fare through it. But I've been taking all these classes through MealPal in January. MealPal is like a lunch subscription service if you live in like New York City, and it's in a couple of other major cities too. But for January, they're doing like activations with different workout classes, where after the workout class, you also get like a free lunch or dinner. Today, I think it's Sweet Green after the class. So in a way, that's also like a little reward to get myself to the workout class. Anyway, I'm pretty much struggling today. My class is at 12:30. I'll probably be back home by 1:32, and then I'll eat lunch, and then it gets started by 4 p.m. So it's like these winter blues, man. Like, I'm telling you, some days I'm like, let's go, let's get after it. And some days I wake up and I'm like, can I just stay in bed and not move a finger today? We'll see how the post-workout endorphins affect my mood, and if I do feel like cleaning today, otherwise it's gonna be pushed to tomorrow. You and I can do it together. Cleaning is cathartic for me. Cleaning helps me release a lot of anxiety that I hold. I've realized recently that my brain is really restless. I'm always thinking about what do I have to do, what next. I'm always making notes in my notes app. I'm always putting down things so I don't forget, because my brain is going a million miles a minute and a thought can come and go so quickly, and if I don't register it, if I don't put it down somewhere, it will just leave my brain forever and be replaced by a million other thoughts. But all that to say, when I clean, it helps me kind of channel all that and helps my brain quiet down for a second. I also put on really loud music when I'm cleaning, so that probably helps. And you know, just have a dance party in my living room while I'm cleaning. It's very single girl core. Everyone should take some time, deep clean, listen to music, jam out, dance around. Anyway, just like talking to you guys, I'm already feeling slightly more pumped up, slightly better. So thanks for being here. Although all I see is a camera, I know there's so many of you behind that. Thank you.
And then you do the same thing here. Heels down, toes up, forwards, middle handlebars.
Bruh, look at how much it wrecked my hair. My hair looked so good before this, but the class was fire. I was terrified of spin because the last spin class I took, I was so terrible at it that I still remember it even though it was 3 years ago. This class though, I think personally I killed it. I think my overall fitness has gotten better because obviously I've gotten more into working out. Starting in 2022, I've been pretty consistent. It was so difficult. I was dripping sweat. I also have realized that I am a high vibe workout kind of girly. Like I need the music high, I need someone yelling at me, and I need the vibes to be there, because as good as Pilates, the reformer Pilates class that I took last night is for you over the long run and like just to reset your body, and you know, if you have injuries and stuff, I just don't feel like I got a good workout in unless I had to give it my all and I was like sweating through it. So this was a great like Friday activity to do, especially because I was getting in a depressy little mood. It was a tough workout, but at least we got free food. I got a sweet green bowl. It's the Shrumami bowl. So shower, eat my food, chill for a second, check back in. Okay, I actually held off on the shower because I'm feeling a lot of anxious energy even after that workout. This happens to me when I feel like I'm not doing enough or I'm not like sticking to my routines, and this morning I slept an extra hour, so I already know that this is because of that. To feel better, I've decided that I'm gonna move up my cleaning to my regular schedule of cleaning on Fridays because like I said, it really helps me kind of reground. So gonna go do a load of laundry first, and while that's getting done, we have a couple of things to do around the house, a lot actually, because we're deep cleaning today. I eat on my couch, which is just a habit I cannot seem to shake, and yesterday I dropped something on it. So, you know, just the realities of living alone is that no one cares. I don't care. I'm just gonna wash this today and it'll be fine.
Down into the echoes of me, silently moving in retro
I've had such a wholesome Saturday. Listen to how perfect today has been for me. I started the morning with an 8 a.m. solid core class, and for the first time in a long time, I didn't go alone. I had a friend go with me. After that, we went and got brunch. We split pancakes, which is always the best case scenario with pancakes. Then she had to do some returns, and I decided that I'm just gonna, walk around with her and do her returns with her, which as adults, we forget the importance of just, having play in our friendships. There's this article I read about how as kids, we just hang out with our friends without any agenda, and as we become adults, we kind of forget to allow for that element of spontaneity, for things to just, unfold. And unfold they did, because then we decided to go and get my favorite coffee, which I got another pistachio iced latte, you guys, and she loved it as much as I did. So you guys really just need to try it at this point. Just take my word for it. Over coffee, we just caught up, and just like, it's always nice to hang out with friends that recharge your social battery versus drain it. Our friendship is very wholesome. It just felt like the perfect morning with like movement and making my inner child happy. So that's how the day started. Then I came home and folded my laundry, put it away. Then I watched some TV, chilled for a bit, and then went and did the much needed grocery shopping because my fridge had been running on empty. I already deep cleaned my apartment yesterday, so every nook and cranny is basically like free of any kind of dust, and that's just my best feeling ever that I can have. Is waking up in a clean apartment. So that's already like the cherry on the cake. And then to end the night, I just got back home from dinner with another friend who I haven't seen since November. She just like lives in my neighborhood. I met her at Closer, and honestly, our friendship is like kind of new, but it's still developing in like the best way. This is just my day so far, but then tomorrow I'm seeing two of my oldest friends in New York, and we haven't met since also October of last year, which feels so crazy to say because it's already January 2024. And then I'm hosting a Closer dinner tomorrow, and then Monday is a holiday, it's a long weekend, and I have a workout class booked for Monday. So this is like my ideal weekend because I'm doing a good bit of socializing, but it's like with people that I know and love, and I'm also getting my movement in and doing good things for my body. And when I have days like today, I realize that I built this life from scratch. I pretty much felt like my entire world in New York had crumbled post my breakup 2 years ago, and in a lot of ways that feels so distant, but in a lot of ways it kind of feels very close also, like it was just yesterday. And so when I think about the difference between the person I was, my life back then, and then how my life is now, and how it's filled with people that I've intentionally built friendships with, it just makes me emotional to think about it because I'm so grateful. There was a part of me that was so scared when that happened and so terrified of having to start over and build everything from scratch. But I'm telling you, like, my reality now is I'm so much happier as a person, and the people I have in my life make me happy, and being alone makes me happy, and doing things like taking myself out for a coffee and a movie, and like doing my laundry by myself, like dancing in my apartment while I'm, wiping the freaking counters in the kitchen makes me happy. And I could not say this 2 years ago. I don't think I really truly even knew myself until about a year ago. So I really feel like I'm coming into my own, and I'm becoming a solid human being. I've taken the time to understand myself and the things I love, and have put time and effort behind making them happen for myself. So all of that to say that if you're going through something bad in your life right now, or you feel stuck, stagnant, I'm telling you, like, there's always a way out of it. You can always start over, you can always start fresh. There's no like age limits to starting over. There's never a bad time to rebuild your life if you want to. As cliche as it sounds, life is short, and we can have our 5-year plans and 10-year plans, but we don't know what tomorrow is gonna look like. And so I'm just gonna end this day with the intention that I will commit to living each day fully. As long as it's making me happy, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna continue to show up for myself, be there for myself, understand myself, and just keep committing to building the best life there is for me.